Well, we've waited long enough to start doing blogging, vlogging about our time on the road. We talk to a lot of people at home that thinks everything is peaches and cream out here. And it's really not, is it, Nanny?
Nope.
So here we are again in the van looking for a load. And I'm watching some squirrels play in the park. We're actually in a pretty nice little park right now. We're in Illinois. Annie, what you think? You got anything you want to say?
Nope.
Lady of little words. Okay. Unless she's on me about something, then she's got a lot of words. Yep, 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 yep.
You keep on.
See? See? You keep on. Okay, but anyway, now check this out. We're at a pretty nice little park here. Leaves are starting to change colors here. We've got some trees that are full. That looks like a maple tree there. And it's starting to change toward the top where the cold weather hits it a little bit more. We've got some kind of pines over there. They're really nice. It's a little park over there for the kids, a little gazebo for cooking out and stuff. It says Platte County Forest Reserve. And I don't know how well this is going to look because this is kind of like close up. Close up. Nanny looks better than Poppy. Yesterday was her birthday. October 17th. She was a big... I'm not going to give her age.
I was a big what?
Okay, I'm going to do it since you don't think I'm talking about your weight. She was a big 5'4". 54 years old. She don't look it, does she, folks? She's hot.
Where'd they come from?
They came out from over there. Two deer come in. I had the camera turned off. And so I had to get the camera turned on real quick. And we did just get a glimpse of them running through. And they're running into a neighborhood.
Yeah, I don't know what they were.
They're going back there to people's houses. But those were two really big does. And I seen a herd of them yesterday for about 30 seconds as we were passing down the road. They were in a bottom, a cornfield that had been partially cropped. So no doubt they were down there chomping on corn, but they were really dark deer. And these were normal for our home. They were about the same color as the deer we see at our home, but our deer are nowhere near that big. And at home, I've been able to whistle at deer and they'd stop and look at me. But these two here, they didn't want to hear any whistling. They left. Nice sitting here. The temperature's about 45 degrees right now. It's nice. We're sitting in the shade. I don't want to sit in the sun because the sun comes through this big windshield and it gets hot in here. But it's nice. Windows are down. There's a little breeze blowing through. I'm drinking a cup of coffee. It's 12:22 here, 1:22 on our East Coast time. Well, like I say, we are in Illinois, so they're an hour behind us. Just really nice and laid back right here. I'd like to see a big buck that was chasing those doe. It's just getting really close to breeding season. You know, they're in the middle of November. At home is our peak rut for the doe, and so that's when the first breeding comes in. So I'd like to see that big buck stick his head out there because I know they're huge up here. You know, they're really big. I'm watching for that buck. I know it looks kind of weird. I'm not looking at the camera, but either way, there's Nanny again, still sitting there watching low. So hi, Nanny.
Hey.
Hey. I told her to say hi. She says hey. I gotta beat her into submission.
I'm just aggravated.
Yeah, it does. It aggravates you to just have to sit out here like this. But like I say, it's not all the time. Look, this is how it is. If you are computer savvy, internet savvy, or really tech savvy with your stuff, then this is how it goes down for the guys. Or the girl. Well, I'm gonna say the guys. I'm doing some stabbing here. So look. I have to watch the load board, do all the mapping, and just everything technical. Look what Amy gets to do.
I don't even go there.
Oh, look. She's hiding.
Oh, but he's not gonna film all the YouTube he watches and all the dumb shit he watches.
Ooh, ooh. Look at her cousin. Look. You see what she's doing? Look. Crossword puzzle. But hey, we can't both watch the load board, right? I'm just picking on her. That's her birthday gift.
You better stop while you ahead.
What?
You better stop while you ahead.
Am I down?
Fixing to be.
Yeah, it's nice, carved out of wood. That's pretty cool. Okay, it's almost time for us to rest for the night. Sometimes we get hotels, sometimes we don't. Depends on the situation. We didn't get a load today. We could have. We chose, well, mostly I chose not to take any of the runs. And there's nothing on the board for today left. So, and you know, it's 6:43. I mean, they could come up and it'll cost us $10. We chose to camp out here at this really nice part. Nice part. There's a river down there. We'll probably try to get a picture of it before it gets dark. There's a boat. I might jump in the boat and take off. All right. Okay, so it's the next morning, and the campground we went to, it got pitch dark in that place. And I kind of scared myself trying to scare Amy. I said, you got a little pond behind us back there. What if Jason came crawling up out that sucker? We wouldn't be able to see him. That's because look at the trees in front of us. We could barely tell the shape of a tree. And trying to scare her, I ended up scaring myself. I told her to crank this thing up. Let's get out of here. So anyway, we're back out. We're going to go back to the other park we sat at yesterday and sit there and look for a load. But it's pretty nice here. Got some pretty nice places. This little place right over here. We're at McDonald's right now. She's in there getting me a cup of coffee. I'm not going to eat this morning. That's an old house there. It's got old, you can tell it's just really old brick. Got a nice shop right beside it. The shop's modern. But I was talking to the people here, and they said they'd really do it up at Christmas. So we We'll probably drop in here at Christmas time and check it out. And he's driving again. We got us a run to Sumter, South Carolina. Heading home. We did get us a run home, thank God. We sat for a couple of days. Our sitting for us is not normal. We don't usually sit a lot. The last couple of weeks we've had to sit. As part of the game, you take it, you know. And it's, you know, just the nature of the beast. A lot of farmland out here. Let me show you this setup over here. They can store a lot of grain, soybean, corn, a lot of it in this area. So, but anyway, we're lucky going home. We don't have to go home, we can stay out, but we're going to drop 90 miles from the house, so we're going to drive home afterwards because, I mean, we'll get stuck the weekend if we don't. If we try to take a load out. Tomorrow's Saturday, so there's not a good chance on getting anything. But anywho, all right, on the way home, we'll shoot some stuff, and I'll edit it and put it out there for you guys to see what goes on. I know a lot of you said at home, friends, not on the YouTube channel because we don't have a lot on there yet, but a lot of you guys at home said that, you know, you'd like to see a video of what we actually do out here instead of just clips of what we're seeing. So we're going to take you along for the ride on this one. We're headed to Rockford, Illinois to pick up, and we're taking it to Sumter, South Carolina. 931 miles from door to door. And we'll drop it by 6 o'clock tomorrow morning. We'll actually be there 3 or 4 hours before that. But anyway, all right, talk to you.